Hello, I'm Pastor Lauren Richmond of East Denver Bible Baptist Church. I'm going to read to you from Exodus chapter 20 and verse number 17, and then again in Matthew chapter 25. But Exodus chapter 20 and verse number 17 to begin with, we're talking about dying to self. In Exodus 20:17, it says, "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's." So the whole idea is here is one area of dying to self is not to be covetous. Certainly it's easy to want something that somebody else has. Maybe we feel like somebody else has been blessed, and we would like to be in that position. But in Matthew chapter 25, beginning with verse 14, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. After a long time the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He that also had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler of many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. And lo, here thou hast, that is thine. Now, as we relate to this, as we look on this, we could put ourselves in whatever area of life that we're busy in. You may work a job and you see another man seem to get the blessings. Or sometimes it would even seem that someone who maybe is not working for God, doesn't have any interest in the things of God, seems to have all sorts of things go well in his regard, and we don't. Maybe it's someone involved in the same thing that you're doing. It could be a pastor who's built a large congregation, who has a wonderful building, and you're still using a rented facility and having to move from place to place. Maybe that person has just spent a few years, and all of a sudden he's got this huge following, and you're struggling to get a few members or few people to come. You know, it's easy to murmur or complain about that, but you know, the Bible's teaching us here that we need to be thankful and to do with the ability that we have. These people that have had the 5 talents, he used the 5 talents that he had, and God blessed him for it. The other didn't have as much talent. He just had 2, but he was able to still work for God. And then there was that one who did nothing with the talent that he does have. I think what God is asking us to do is not to murmur or complain, not to say, well, I wish I had this, or I wish my circumstance was different. The reality of it is, it's exactly what it is right now, and we need to make the best of it and make a difference in the lives that we have the ability to do that with. And so we would want for the Lord to say to us one day, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. So let me encourage you to keep on running the race and just let God take care of things the way that he plans. God bless you and have a wonderful day.